be caught. Clean strikes will clear the ropes, and you'll be looking for a lot of clean stripes here, as it will be Sujat Gowda to take first strike.
Gently. Well, that's popped up, and that's going to be the first one. This is a very soft dismissal. And Sujat Gowda
Going out to the back foot, looking to force that one on the leg side, but just gets the simplest of leading edges, and you'll never get an easier catch than backing away, opening himself up as though he was playing on the leg side, looking maybe, yeah, just opening himself up and playing a bit of a, maybe not quite a nothing shot, but certainly a shot that he'd wanted to have gotten.
them, I say, for the Gladiators to be able to come out and defend in the second innings. We saw pitch. He's got some comfort on this ground. There's the reverse. Very early on.
40.
I do like that they've started with pace off. And he has been troubled. I think the thing that he did really well, Amir Hamza, is he followed the batter. That angle into the right-hander, cramping him for...
I'm in heaven.
You can't keep changing the rules on this. It's going to be wide to start things off.
Typically very aggressive.
Consistently. And unfortunately, yesterday, he just wasn't consistent enough.
Interesting game, and I look forward to see who wins. that's the commentator's equivalent of...
I'm going to go Gladiators.
What it feels like to make a call, but...
Come on, be brave. Make a call.
My call.
It's going to be another wide. It's a pretty good matchup, though. You're absolutely right. Two very good squads. Oh, that is well bowled. And that ricochet, bleeding of not just that one single from the wide, but it's that additional delivery.
Of course, you do not have 72 balls. That's all that you face. You certainly have to get them right. Oh.
Down the ground. And it's going to be...
From Smith Patel, just getting a little bit too full there.
And that's exactly my point. You've bowled two wides. You could have had the over...
One just short of driving length to him.
Flicked off the pads, and what a shot.
If you bowl wide, you get punished. The line here is too straight. Coach Manala Patel is taking credit.
Very wide delivery.
Now, big difference here between the two opening bowlers. 1 run. 8 deliveries, 6 legal, bowled by Ghulam Mudassar. And he's conceded.
Slight misfield. It's not going to cost them any runs, though. See, we always talk about partnership. What you've done with an expensive 15 run over the over before is you've allowed the batters to take their time and just see this one off.
Who is consistent and hard to get away. That, you're exactly right. That pressure can be given away. And speaking of pressure being given...
Delivery. He's been so consistent. Just a little too full.
Forgive me, Manali Patel. I did not in any way realize that he chopped that off. Oh, Manali Patel, that was interesting. Amir Hamza Hotak, out of the attack.
And I wouldn't quite say that as you can. This is the wicket. Completely chopped on deep in it.
The next ball is going to be wicket. Excellent exchange in that situation.
Good change up as well. A bit of a... Oh dear. Nearly had another chopped on.
Defending. And it rolls back and hits the base of middle and off, but umpire signaling there. Look at this again. Defends it with an angled bat, so that makes it that you'll see anywhere in the country.
Oh, there's a bit of extra bounce on that one. That's really
Top of the batter when he's in his normal standing position. As you see here, look at that. That is just sailing well and truly over the top. Really a wasted ball. This is just not going to trouble any batter.
Oh, comedy of errors. This is why we don't kick the ball in cricket.
Yeah, wrong sport there.
I must say to put the short one in as well. And they're bowling in tight areas, just making it very difficult for the batters to be able to. It will be a single to end the over. Another decent over comes to an end. 4 overs gone.
Producing a false shot from Sujit Gowda, pretty straightforward catch in the cover area. And then the second one just chopping on Abhinav Mirhamza Hotak, who is going to bowl his last over here. Great delivery. That is.
He's very, very animated.
Oh! Was that a catch or was it a bump ball?
I think I just like the personality that he brings onto the field. Even during the warm-up early on, you could just see how he
actually translates to a very bad word. so I've made sure to say it properly. Amir, exactly.
He's bowled a very tight line. He's always keeping those stumps in contention. There's a reverse, and this is really well played. Over's gone. It's 32 for 2.
The reverse indeed, at the bat. That allows for you to be recognized. Cutaway into the deep. That's just essentially that you don't have anything around you that will allow you to take advantage of your ability.
Your under 19 girls team goes to qualifier. The positives there as well, but absolutely right. Shot down the ground, past the bowler.
That still needs to be made up, but there's no question that there's good stuff happening. Oh, that is such a brilliant shot from Milind Kumar.
Because what was a pretty good over so far has just leaked a boundary on the very last delivery.
That it gives us some momentum as we go to yet another fast bowling left-hander, Faisal Yusufzai. Faisal,
you've got so much potential here. Not in total control, but it will land safely.
And left-hander bowling over the wicket. Look at this. That is exactly where you want the short ball. Earlier you saw the short ball bowled for the sharp short delivery to a man who is batting on 19 from 15.
Oh, he's latched onto this.
Good afternoon, good morning, Mr. Ryan in Davis, California. It is good to hear from you, the left over.
Very well played. In total control. Through the offside this time, and it's going to be in the gap. Oh, this is excellent work in the deep. Outstretched hand. Would have liked to see that go over the rope. This is an lack of pace on that delivery. And it will be a single to end the 7th. 54. Milind Kumar, Smith Patel. He's done really well to cover all the ground that he did there. Potentially getting their players in the right position faster. We know they had a lot of trouble keeping up with the over rate yesterday. I mentioned as a batter, it's just so frustrating because you're ready for the ball, you're ready for the bowler to come in. Single delivery. Pulled away, and not just the rope, but the fence, past the rope on this occasion. That's going to be a wide. Low full toss on the pads.
Bit of a partnership here, one that will have to be broken by the East Bay Blazers. Look at this, it's a no ball. Manali gets cut away.
It's not even the free hit delivery that goes to the boundary, it's the extra delivery after that.
Yep.
Just slips out of his hand.
Oh, no question.
Onto that. Will he beat the fielder? Nope, he won't. Two fielders in the deep for that shot. Rolling his fingers again across the ball. And it's trying the reverse again.
Well, you're preaching to the choir there, because as predominant as T20 cricket is in,
but there's something about that contest. Big shout. And the umpire.
First of all, I do believe this is an inside edge. Plus, from around the wicket, it's a bit of a difficult ask. Millen Kumar was halfway down. This is a closer shout. Umpire Owen Brown taking a much look here.
Vikash Mohan. 2-2 now. That was definitely outside.
I'll tell you exactly why. After this ball, I'll tell you. Cut away. Look at that shot for 4.
And short, wide, smashed away for 4 runs.
Oh, it's very wide, very short. Absolutely put away. The reason I subscribe to the same philosophy.
Single to end another over. 9 over.
We stopped saying batsman about 5 years ago. Oh.
This is glorious. Smith Patel, 39 off 26. He's anchored this innings. And he can
on 57 runs unbroken so far for the 3rd wicket. Under the circumstances. This bowling effort will have it less than that. That's sliced away for 4. So a loosely accelerated tremendously toward the back end of this innings, which is exactly what you'd expect from them.
I'm really keen to see how that bowling effort comes out in the 2nd innings as well. Slapped into the offside.
Speaking of which, look at the very end of this. Millen Kumar drops his bat. If this is a direct hit, he's out.
Would have been gone by mile. In the gap again. And they'll stick to just the single.
A little wide, that was cut away for 4, but only gave up 7 runs in that over. And the field is set in. Catching practice for you and me, Manali.
I'm going to sidestep out of it.
Mind the question that we asked yesterday. Wonder if this glass is shatterproof, because if it.
He's raced away. I was going to say to 46, but with that boundary, he is going to bring up his half century. And he knows the job's not done yet. Through the offside this time and make that.
And the damage is still going. Getting this one maybe just a little too full. I tell you what, that's not far away from going the distance as well. Is on the charge. Just a second ago, I said it was Millen Kumar who was leading the charge. But it's continuing to be Smith Patel who goes.
21 runs on this.
So what was it that I just...
Is a dangerous partnership. Down the ground, he'll pick up a single. Oh, this could be trouble.
That they bowled in.
In the gap, absolutely in the gap. That and places us in the gap is really, really skillful.
Carnage. It was
Muscle this time, down the ground. And it's just going to be the single. But that brings the dangerous. Pulled away, goes for the short delivery. He's gonna.
They're not going to do that. Me, just 3 good Yorkers is what I'd be looking for. At least 2 good Yorkers from here.
It's turning out to.
Well, it's either a scoop or it's pumpings. That 6 bringing up the 100 partnership. Manali, they have put on 102 unbroken those wickets. In fact, he took the only wickets in the match so far. Smith Patel has done well. Just were very consistent, weren't they? Just getting to the right position, angled off the sweep shots off the bat. Plethora of left arm fast bowlers. Looking to see whether or not the Bay Blazers can overhaul a target of 125.
For the Gladiators, they've started well. Half a shout on that first delivery as well. The bowler just signaling back to the wicketkeeper that would have been going down.
As he was a few years ago, but in swing to the right is what his stock ball is. Starting out well here. Just one.
That's pretty high. It is a big shout. I think it's very optimistic. It might have also been outside that off stump line, just a smidge.
On straightening, but ooh, this is a good shout. Height, looking at it square like we pitch on.
Popped up.
Oh.
Simple as you like. And big shout the ball before, didn't get the wicket, does the job this time by himself.
Leading edge, looking to turn this away.
Still got a lot of batting in this lineup, so you can't just write them off yet. We saw that in the first innings as well. 2 early days still, with 67 deliveries to come down the track, and great awareness.
That sounds familiar. Look at this again, huge swipe. Smith Patel, very aware, but give credit to the bat.
On beautifully by Hasbullah Durrani.
I was saying that it was risky bowling the off spinner inside and short.
Well, you can't be bowling that.
Regardless of where in the piece you're bowling, outside the line of off stump.
Very optimistic shout again. He's just not.
The line there would have been a problem.
Too short, too wide. And again, tough for an off spinner, as you've mentioned early on. But he is bowling to the left hander at the moment. He's just completely missed his high up in the air. 2 fielders getting under it. And this has been put down. It is windy, but not a good enough excuse. You've got to be able to hold on to these.
It's Captain Sudesh Patare who
fired in. He allowed for that flight. Big shout again of his over.
That's why you bring the off spinner in to do that. That's a great delivery. Really helped propel his team to a very challenging total. And I think you've seen evidence that he can score all around the wicket. The best thing, second wicket has made a very big difference because the 2 openers are now back in the hutch. And your former countryman, Nitish Kumar, is
for it if it's done right. Shape.
Chopped on. My goodness.
Outside off stump. It is the back of the hand delivery as well.
Junior again. Going back in the crease. Long appeal. In fact, this is the LBW shout. Okay, doing too much going down the leg side. I think this is a good appeal or a good decision. 14 for 3, 1-1-1 needed.
Listen, let the Canadian play, okay?
let's take a look at this. Just to the back of the hand. And look how that ball swings. It is swinging away. And that is not easy to do.
Oh, straight up. Loose delivery in the middle at a very difficult time for his side today.
goodness, yeah. This is...
For the Blazers at the moment, because it's a shortened game. You don't have a lot of time to get to that target of 125.
Let's take a look at this delivery again. Look at this from the back of the... Oh, that's not the back of the hand. That was the... take a look at this one more time after this over, maybe. Appeal. No. That's the direction that the ball will be swinging in. And that outswing is what does him. Not often that you see that fielder there. Oh. What?
Thick edge and skied high. This is taking so windy. Is there a channel of weather pattern that...
Nothing in this part of the state that prevents the wind from just blowing across.
Massive shout. How close was this?
Yes. First of all, pitching to me...
The umpires have been busy, haven't they? Lots of appeals so far.
This attacking field is certainly working for them at the moment. To take mental breaks every once in a while.
Oh, this is not the most...
Let's take a look at this replay first, because I think it gets through that scoop shot a little too early and ends up wearing the cricket ball. I find it more difficult to umpire just physically than I did when I was playing, because it is not only a extremely hard.
Two straight. And
going toward the pads is meat and drinks for the batters. And you know what? Let me check that comment, because that's actually not as... Stephen Wake still though wants to be outside the line of off stump. Like there.
Better delivery. Drawing the batter forward as...
Replay here. Where did this ball pitch? Oh my goodness. After the free hit, we'll get a look at that replay, because that calls to mind an important point. Line of leg stump. This here is a free hit. That is a lovely shot.
Interesting stat yesterday. As we take a look at this free hit.
Yep.
Well placed, well played.
Is a great bowler. Nathan Lyon is a spinner.
Yeah. I'm just saying it's a
number of wides bowled by Michael Holding than Nathan Lyon.
thick outside edge, unlucky for to come.
This one, I do not fault him at all. That's a genuine top edge. Flies away over the hunts from his strike bowler.
Pulled away. There is a fielder.
Honestly, if I am the umpire who is the third umpire giving the decision outside the line of leg stump, at least some of the ball there is pitching outside leg stump. So that's why, in my mind, that was given as not out.
832 deliveries across 141 test matches.
These are
He has
huge
not
numbers.
bowled
Here to that table.
Nathan Lyon.
That's nothing. His run-up, a bowler who is able to, if you have a single bowler a fast bowler who goes through an entire season without bowling a no ball, that is more impressive than Nathan. You don't need credit for that.
With that logic, even pace bowlers should not be bowling no balls, because let's face it, you are marking your run-up.
Zero. That hill I'll die on, Manana Patel.
To those of you spinners following this action, I should be safe in no man's land. You'll never
skill, but not being able to bowl no balls is not one that you should get credit for. Let's take a look at this. Oh, that is a brutal strike down the leg. There is so much evidence to say that you need to be bowling an off stump line. That happens when you bowl an off stump line. The ball gets punched down the... most of which have nothing to do with cricket.
Unlucky for the bowler. Not the best of delivery.
Can't necessarily blame Vedant Pathak with that because he's bowling outside the line of off stump and he does induce the edge. That is certainly off the edge runs. That's better. Much better line. The climb keeps getting steeper. 74 needed from the next 32 balls. The required rate almost 14. Get past that 50, but my goodness, still have a very long way to go here. Another similar delivery. Outside the difference.
From here on. And they're going to need a couple of massive overs to just try and reduce that pressure. Oh, he would be better aware in a game.
This is me taking up for Abhishek Paradkar. He gave up because he had a... Milind Kumar back into the attack. This is his third over. Catchable. Oh, just falling short. Stephen Wigg down at the boundary. Oh, a direct hit. Great diving effort by Stephen Wigg. Didn't quite get there in time, but then he does well to pick up that loose or that ball off the turf and then fire to the non-striker's end and a direct hit from about 45 yards. I'll tell you what, away. Good work in the deep by Stephen Wigg.
That's
Peeling for stomach before wicket, it looks like.
belly button. Belly button before wicket.
BBW. That's a whole lot of thing. Ones and twos are no longer going to do it.
Well,
Deal. Umpire Owen Brown says this one is... Ooh, this is very, very close. The question to be asked, because the batter is playing a shot, by definition, he would be not out. Let's take a look at this. Oh. Yeah, we again have the ability to...
Still needed to get over the line.
Look at the reaction of the batter here. You just keep it close, please. You absolutely keep it close.
I didn't say who. I just said no.
There'll be plenty of action where I will be, but it will have nothing to do with cricket.
Swing and a miss. That's going to help the fielder as well.
That will help. This is very close. It's not a no ball, but it's close to being a no ball in terms of height.
Won't find the boundary this time. You will get across for 2 runs.
Because on the second run, that easily could have and likely should have been a run out. If this is collected, that's probably Patel with the collection, and he finds the runner short of his crease by a fair distance on a misfield. Yep. Oldest rule in cricket.
Don't run on a misfield. Decent over could completely change this. It is 66 for 6, by the way.
It's a good horror movie. That's what I
Oh
need
God,
to do.
no. Drilled straight back. Does he get a finger on the?
It is about the most frustrating way to be dismissed. Look at this.
Drilled.
Oh yeah. We're obstructed from... We can take a look at this again from this angle there. Now, we're a little bit far away and maybe...
Reversed. Straight from the Bay Blazers. Consistency.
55 from 16. Needless to say, you need more than 3 runs off of every ball the rest of the way, and that makes it.
Great work in the field. Swept away. Should have stuck to the single.
It's the captain, Sadeep Ganesh, who has been run out, I believe.
That is 3.
Wow, wicket's tumbling here.
Because the batting's looked a bit weak after the first 3.
So, you know, you're not necessarily match ready from that perspective. Looking for.
Zai was the first, followed by Hasbulla Durrani. Chopped on then by Zahid Zakil. And Amir Hamza Hotak, the next one to go after that run out. Great awareness by the fielders.
In the next 2 overs, that gets you a little bit closer. Yes, you lose, but the effect on the net run rate calculation.
15 runs coming off of it. Try and turn things around. Always a good feeling to finish a spell on a high, especially with more games to come. Should just be the single.
It's a good looking shot, very wristy. Just whip.
Oh, that's very full. Does very well to actually get it as far as he did.
Yeah,
but this should have been taken.
That. Milind Kumar does not put very many down. Exactly.
Short, wide, no real connection growing up.
The only sport that I ever represented my school in Jamaica, football, soccer. Because my high school did not have a cricket team.
Oh, that is some shot. And that is.
I think if he plays this on the front foot, it goes the distance. But he's back on the back foot, and he tries the helicopter. At this stage, it's just a matter of knowing what the final margin of victory is going to be. 79 runs needed from the last over.
It's completely different. He's teed off, bowled out the Bay Blazers.
Yeah, pretty straightforward catch.
And unfortunately, despite the few runs that we saw scored in this innings, it was the wickets that told a story. Hasbulla down the leg side, a couple of lucky breaks as well. So a bit of innovation in there. Has been very tidy, and the field placements have been spot on as well. The dot ball percentages didn't help the pressure to pick up the wicket of Bikash Mohan. And shortly after, unlucky way to go, Amir Hamza Hotak run out at the non-strikers end, followed by Sadeep Ganesh being the final rust wicket. Faisal Ahmadzai caught in the deep, as Stephen Wigg also picks